Hello everyone and welcome to my Chinese Grand Prix review. Before we start, I have to say congrats to Rosberg for winning the Grand Prix. Congrats to Vettel for the amazing comeback he's made, as well as same for Kimi and Hamilton. Congrats to Ricciardo as well after that tyre blew up. But there's one thing I'm never going to say. I'm never going to say congrats to Danny Kvyat, because that first corner was a fucking retard thing to do. Okay, fine, it was space, yes. You say there was space, yes, you have the right to go for it, but you also have to brake on time not to hit other cars. You say, yeah, we're fine, we're all on the podium, as I heard when you had a discussion with Sebastian, but, excuse me, yes, that's racing, but if you go on there, you have to be able to brake on time to avoid bringing the whole field outwards and making Vettel collide with Raikkonen. I mean, that doesn't work. Yes, you can go in if there's a fucking gap, as long as you do the corner and not just run wide. I'm going to show a picture, I think, right now about that, and you don't do it that, man. I mean, I'm going now you see the space, okay? So yeah, it's fine. You can get it in there. But now, getting in that and carrying on all that extra speed and going so fucking wide, obliging Vettel to turn left into his teammate. And then you say, and then you have the balls to come after the race to Sebastian and ask him what happened at turn 1. Okay, this video is going to be very short because I'm very pissed. I'm not going to talk about a lot else. I mean, I was looking forward to this Grand Prix. It was like, yeah, finally Ferrari can win something. We have both cars. This time they're not going to crash. They're not going to fail the strategy. No engine's going to blow up. That's true. But they crashed, for fuck's sake. And all because of fucking Danny Kvyat. And then he goes like, yeah, what happened in turn 1? Fuck off, piece of shit. I mean, if you seem to me like some kind of new Maldonado for that first corner thing. If you carry on like that, we'll have to call you Kvyator or something. Like for Terminator, Maldonator, Kvyatator, or Kvyator, I don't know. I mean, fuck off. There's a gap, yes, but brake on time for the fucking corner. So I'm going to try and move on to one or two other things. Another thing that was disappointing was Haas. I think they left this Grand Prix with no points. After, I think it was 5th and 6th place they got so far, and then now they got like 12 and 18 for 16. So I can't quite remember. I don't have the standings right there. So yeah, but they still did not get any points, and that's quite a shame for them. McLaren, after 3 races, the only point that they scored this season was from Stoffel Van Dorn, who was a replacement driver. So McLaren, I know he was a bit lucky because, like, for example, Vettel's engine blew up before the start and everything, but consider this: he does that on his first Grand Prix in a car that was not meant for him. It was meant for Alonso, so it was not perfectly. He was not perfectly fitting inside properly, right? So think for a second. If you actually replace, maybe not this season, but next season, think about it. If you change one of these drivers with Stoffel Van Dorn, you might be able to get some points, because yeah, he was lucky, but it was his first race on a car that was not suited for him. Think if you give him a suited car, a car suited for him, and then you give him a little bit of time to work on the car as in a season-long test, let's call it that way. Don't you think he can score points? I mean, he's done better in one go than Alonso and Button in 3, and Alonso, let's say, in 1, because he crashed at Australia quite badly. So yeah. Otherwise, Lewis, starting from the back, he broke his front wing. I think it was the second corner, between the first and the second corner. It was a great recovery from him as well. Another thing, Ricciardo, it's really a shame for him because he was leading the race, and then his tyre blew up, and most people say it's because it was used super soft, but that's not the thing. The tyre just blew up because there was debris on track. That's actually why the safety car came out, because they realised after Ricciardo's crash that there was debris on track right there. So yeah, this concludes my little review of the Chinese Grand Prix. Hope you liked it. Follow me on Twitter if you're new around here. For example, I did some live covering on Twitter as well, so you can go and check my tweets at News. I've been Dorian, hope you enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you guys next time.